a powerful collaboration. One powerful collaboration is the way I should have said it. This week, Johannesburg's design district of Kramerville will come alive with texture, color, and cultural storytelling as Kindjana and Dblaqtalian unveil their joint collection of fabrics, cushions, and wall art. More than just decor, this exhibition celebrates the intersection of African heritage, contemporary artistry, and international design. And to tell us a bit more about this project, we are joined by Paledi Rakgalakane, founder of Kindjana, and Tshepiso Malebye, founder of Dblaqtalian. Good afternoon to the both of you. I'm going to start off with you, Paledi. Oh, no, we haven't got them yet. All right, we're going to get them on the line in a few seconds. But interesting collaboration, this. Wall art and textures and fabrics. Personally, I've never been big on like wall art. Like, I prefer clean spaces. Are you the same, or do you prefer seeing things on the wall to bring out the color, the atmosphere a bit more?
Yeah, I like the idea of having the clean wall. So in one solid color, but also not too destabilizing. So no reds and blues and pinks on the wall.
Yes.
Just neutral colors, creams and whites and beiges, that family of colors. And then a pop of art, always.
A pop of art.
A pop of art to make life just that much more delicious.
I can't wait to learn more about Dblaqtalian. DB Black.
I like that.
Dblaqtalian, because they are a textile and product design house, and they offer bespoke surface design, textiles, interior, and fashion. It's absolutely brilliant. And we have them on the line. We've got Paledi and we've got Tshepiso. And I'm going to start off with you, Paledi, founder of Kindjana. Thank you so much for your time. Welcome to the Upside. Let's learn more about your business, Kindjana. I hope I'm pronouncing it properly. Let's learn more about what you do, and then the significance of this collaboration with Dblaqtalian.
Okay, thank you so much. Hi, thank you so much for having us. So Kindjana was founded in 2021. My background is I've worked with Tebogo Lekhuleni, working in the product development side of it, so manufacturing on their behalf, as well as doing export-import. So after working with those two big designers through the fashion agent, I started Kindjana, which is also concentrating mostly on product development and manufacturing, using outsourcing our networks in South Africa. So that's how me and Tshepiso started working together, because I started a cushion line and I wasn't finding anything that was interesting or very artistic or even very African inspired. So I started looking for textile designers, and luckily we went to the same school, and we made it a family occasion. And then, we started working. But mostly what Kindjana does at the moment, we work a lot with fashion production houses backstage, but mostly we work a lot with manufacturing and producing proudly, as possible, as much as possible, proudly South African products. Thank you.
It sounds amazing. The voice of Paledi Rakgalakane, founder of Kindjana, and we also have on the line Tshepiso Malebye, founder of Dblaqtalian. Excuse me, Dblaqtalian. Okay, they are really showcasing something so wonderful when it comes to creative exchanges, blending art, fabric, and really a meeting of two great minds. I think for me, that's the most important thing when we look at craftsmanship. Let's take a quick break. We'll return with them after this.
Midday vibes, great programming, and good company. This is Channel Africa. Africa at Play with Neto and ETO Germany.
I've witnessed something fresh, something exciting, and something very inspirational from the president of the country, William Ruto. Whenever athletes are performing to their best level, he always comes on board to reward those athletes, be it football, be it athletics, and not leaving it up to the sport ministry.
The president realizes that sport is a business, and for that reason, he also a number of people who are jobless, because sports now is such a serious business, and for that reason, commercialization of sports is a major way of improving or increasing employment opportunities for the young people, and that is why the president has been very persistent in trying as much as possible to inspire sports personalities to reduce the baggage of the people who are struggling to get job opportunities in the country among the young people.
Francis FM, our correspondent from East Africa in Nairobi, Kenya.
Live every Saturday and Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. Central African Time. Mmatsheko Mosito and Tebogo Lekhuleni on the upside.
22 minutes past 2 p.m. in Central African Time. This week presents something really distinct when we look at Kramerville. Kramerville actually is based in the city of Sandton in Johannesburg, or towards the end of Sandton, if you will. And it's really like a hub for this kind of work, for craftsmanship, for creative exchanges. And we're looking at one of them today in conversation with Paledi Rakgalakane, as well as Tshepiso Malebye. Okay, between the two of them, they have brought together Kindjana as well as Dblaqtalian together to really come up with something that really expresses and showcases what contemporary design looks like when it unfolds in cushion, in textiles, and in many pieces that actually reflect the depth of our creativity here on the African continent. I want to rope you in at Tshepiso. Talk to us about Dblaqtalian, the journey of creating that space. What's it all about?
Hi. How are you guys doing? Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you so much for this opportunity. So Dblaqtalian was founded in 2016. So I'm a qualified textile and product designer. And then I had a design job as a surface designer at a design company, and then from there just moved on into started designing for other designers. So I did a lot of work in the background, designing for other designers, designing surface design patterns, helping them create their own custom fabrics and all of that. I've worked a lot with a brand called TM Collective. It's a fashion designer that's based in Victoria. So I've done a lot of his work. We've done two, the one fashion show that I did for him for AFI, and then the other one I also collaborated with him for AFI, where now it's a merger of textiles and fashion, and then having that on the runway. So a lot of the work at the moment has been more interior based, where I'm doing a lot of custom fabrics, scatter cushions for premium to high-end clients.
But let's talk about this collaboration between the two of you, Dblaqtalian and Kindjana. Let's talk about the African heritage in the story you are trying to tell and how it pops through in the form of textile, in textures, fabrics and colors and so on and so forth. How does the African heritage come through this collaboration?
Yes, so what is lovely about working with Dblaqtalian is that he took elements of certain nostalgic items that we have in our daily living. For instance, my favorite design is Tebogo. He took the skin of an elephant and the pattern on it, and then we recreated as a wall art and as a cushion.
Wow.
In the wall art, we did it as like a normal neutral cream white bull denim, which we then framed with a white and brown frame, as well as we also put it on to a cushion that we added some colors. So when you look at it, it feels familiar, but it's actually for the the elephant is such a celebrated animal, but nobody ever reinterprets it without using the tusks. And there's so much to an elephant than just ivory, So there's the skin, there's the leather, etc. So we just took the pattern and put it on, avoiding doing a leopard print or doing, not that it's wrong, but we just wanted to inter it in a very good in a very different manner. And then we worked with Defeye. I don't know the English word, do you know?
It's figs.
Figs. Yeah.
Yes.
So we took so he took a fig, and then we took the top part and we turned that into a print. So then it becomes very I want to say contemporary, because it's now just a 2D drawing, if that makes sense, which we then translated also onto the wall art and the cushions. And then I think our last one is Kopani, which is cactus. So then we took we looked deep into the plant's design and pattern, and instead of just putting a cactus on like normally people would do and design it in a different way, we go deeper like we would do on a microscopic in a science lab, and we look at the pattern inside and then we incorporate it. But those three elements are from our childhood, we would put on trees when we were playing in the field, or when we go to homelands and then we play, we would always pick fruits and then sit under the tree and have our water. So those are just like the beginning of our journey in terms of like tapping into our heritage, in terms of like, as I was growing up, these are the things I came across as a 20-year-old, 30-year-old, and up to later. And yeah, that's the basis of our African story. What we are trying to do is we are trying to look deeper than just the colors and deeper than just the available symbolism that we already have that is saturated in the industry. And the colorways we really stuck to, because we are working towards reaching out to interior designers and projects really around the country that are that dedicate their energy into representing South African textile designers and craft designers. So we created very neutral colors. So we've got olives and greens, in beige, as well as a very a dark brown, which is it reminds us of the soil. Sometimes you'd be raining and until Mamelodi you would be walking, and then your pants have this ombre feel from the soil, know. And those are the colors that we were looking at. We were just looking at our own. But also, fade brick is a big thing in South Africa, and it's also burnt orange, or it's a cream. So that's where we get the inspiration for my colors. And then we would base it with a white or a black or a gray, so that it can be cohesive in a modern house as well as in a farmstead, or even in just like a place that has a lot of saturation, like a kid camp kind of house, which is pattern on pattern. But that little feature that is like African industry will not disappear in that, but it will be cohesive.
It sounds absolutely spectacular, and it's just so unfortunate. I really wanted to find out more about composing for textile in this day and age, and really reviving the space of textile in this manner, also as an offering for this collaboration. But very quickly, perhaps Tshepiso, you can tell us quickly, where can we check this out? Because as I understand it, it's a 2-day sitting that's going to be happening at Sit Betta on Desmond Road. Just give us the details very quickly, just in case I want to pop in and grab a cushion by Paledi Kindjana.
So the place that we're exhibiting it is in the place of Sit Betta.
Yes.
It's in Kramerville, which is part of Sandton. So the area you won't be able to get lost. If you know a place called Wine Menu, is right door next to Wine Menu. So literally just at the front of the building, there's we're just there, and then at the corner there's a naked coffee shop. In green, if I'm not green. Green naked coffee shop, and then that's the building that we're in.
Okay.
All right, amazing.
What's amazing is Sit Betta has given us the weekend to present and collaborate with their showroom, but we will be staying there for the rest of the month for people who want to pop in, interact with the product, and also they can pre-order, and we can see how we can play around with colors, and they can look at the designs that they can order, we can deliver.
Amazing. From the 10th to the 11th of October, you can check them out, and then obviously they'll be extending throughout the rest of the month. Go check them out. Thank you so much to Paledi Rakgalakane founder of Kindjana, and Tshepiso Malebye, founder of Dblaqtalian. It's 31 minutes after 2 p.m. Central African time. Let's get the latest in sports with Fikile Lingwati.
Sports on Channel